And we're live. Good evening, Carol and John shoppers. Welcome to a Tuesday night video. And I get to extend extra welcomes, right?
You do?
We have a YouTube channel, which we've had for almost 20 years, but now it's active again. So we, for those new to this concept of me talking at you, we do in Cleveland, Ohio, at Carol and John's Comic Shop. It's all new, right? We do a weekly Tuesday night video to display all of our new product. It'll be on the table. We're going to go over each thing for the most part, and we open the floor up to questions and requests on Facebook Live. But if you are watching this on YouTube, I do have to say, if you make a comment, we're probably not going to see it. We're new to YouTube. We're working out the system. But this is a big step for us in social media. You know, yeah. We're excited. Thank you for subscribing if you already subscribed. We encourage you to continue to subscribe and tell your friends, and we'll get people to watch us. And like I said last week, we're going to get famous and then leave you all. Bye. Kyle showed you something cool in the very beginning of this video. Kind of in the background, we have a new product. It's a comic book fold away. It's pretty much a short box. Oh.
Did somebody say short box? Oh, it's so nice. It's soft. It has handles, and it's sturdy. It's really sturdy. Really strong on the side. Fits in nice little cubicles. Velcro. Ooh. Ben and I are thinking about keeping our graded books in here. They'll fit nice on the side. And so durable, you can even chuck them.
This isn't recyclable. It comes in a plastic bag.
No! It's the no. We practice these. We definitely do, if you can't tell. And the no, every time. I'm like in tears. So it's wonderful. I will say this about the cool fold away. The what are we gonna call it? The fabric short box. We have a few available now. We're not planning on ordering more unless there's interest in them. So if you'd like one, we'll set one aside for you. If you want to order more in the future, that's cool. What the short box thing meant about the I don't know what he said. They're IKEA friendly is how they were sold to us. So those really popular IKEA cubes, they fit in there perfectly. They were made like that. So it's cool. It's new. It's a little fun. We're looking at some diversification of supplies. So keep an eye open for new stuff like that, and we'll tell you all about it and make fun of it a little bit. And first appearances?
First appearances.
All right, cool. Oh, John Dudas wanted me to let you guys know that he's been putting a lot of cool modern, semi-modern stuff on the wall, including this Hulk 340, which has been sitting here for a week, and I'm unbelievably surprised by that. So if you were looking for that book, and I know one of you was because I can't remember who you are, it's right there. But now first appearances. Only two. Star Wars Bounty Hunters. Oh, Kyle, I forgot. Star Wars Bounty Hunters number 32 is the first appearance of
Iden Versio.
Cool, of the Inferno Squad.
Yes.
Cool. And X-23 Deadly Genesis number 1. Cool number 1 this week. 5-issue miniseries, but we'll get to that. First appearance of a new villain named the Haymaker. Cool. Oh, look, the whole crew's all here. John Shear's joining us. Andrea's here. Why are you guys late?
No.
It's
traffic.
I don't know. It's been traffic. I'm going to take y'all with me to this side of the table. And we've got a cool little section down here at the bottom on a relatively light week. We mentioned last time that we had some ComicsPro exclusives with us when we came back from Pittsburgh. And those are on the table now. There are exclusive variant covers that they make specifically for retailers to incentivize us. Well, I mean, we pay for them technically, but to incentivize us to be involved in events with ComicsPro and involved in the comic book retailer community, and we're able to bring back some cool exclusive stuff for you guys. Even books that haven't come out yet. Images, Skybound is really pushing this Arcade Kings? Yep. Yeah, number 1. It was a cool read. It was like a kind of Invincible vibe, a little lighter, but sweet for any arcade fan, especially fighting stick games. We've got exclusive variants for Something is Killing the Children. I think it's number 26. There's cool indie artist stuff. This one's blank canvas. You got some small press companies. The Tower, they have a regular cover and a foil variant. Long-term properties. You got TMNT and Power Rangers. This is number 1. That's an exclusive Virgin cover for retailers. An uncirculated, soft-slabbed Fantastic Four #1. It's okay, go ahead and giggle. It's weird. It's less expensive than grading your book. It keeps it pristine. So we put it $10 more than the normal book is. Hulk #12 had a great cover with Titan on it, a design variant. You got Nightcrawlers #1 that just came out a couple weeks ago. We sold out heartily. That's #1. That's a ComicsPro variant. They all have the ComicsPro imprint somewhere on the book, whether it's on the back. Well, most of them do. Whether it's on the back or the front. See if I can catch one with the front. I don't know if there is one. Superman #1 a couple weeks ago. It's a great black and white cover, or black, white, and blue cover. Blue book, speaking of blue, #1. It's Inhyuk Lee did a cover for that one. And you got an exclusive one from Jeff Lemire's new Phantom Road from last week. So we're always excited about ComicsPro variants. Oh, my bad. And Mad Cave and Mad Cave gives us Don't Spit in the Wind, which is a book that's not out yet either. And Godfell, which just came out last week. We're super stoked about it. I'll get to it in a minute because we just got more #1s back in. But all exclusive covers, they help us out. They help pay for the trip. They help us come back with new ideas and fun stuff to do with the shop and new products to kind of get in here. So please grab them. If you're interested, let us know. We'll throw one in your file. Happy to do it. Did I catch everything?
I think so.
Did I say everything about YouTube I was supposed to say?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I've subscribed to the YouTube channel.
Even Ed Chester doesn't use the internet. I still buy his Amazon stuff.
He does.
We're going to move up the DC side of the table really quick. 3 things in a row that we highly recommend. One you saw, well, they've been on the video, but they're great. So we got some more back in. Godfell #1, similar, or same book as the ComicsPro variant, but this is cover A from Vault. It is an awesome read if you're a fan of like Conan, kind of barbarian adventure stuff. Female lead, very strong warlord type, and she's got to traverse an ancient dead god that landed in her backyard.
So almost like we find them when they're dead. We only find them when
But they're dead
On the ground, yeah. Yeah.
And then The Curse of Cleaver County is a one-shot that's going to kick off a new ongoing series from SourcePoint?
Yep.
I don't know why I'm blanking on that one. Great horror read. Those are 2 covers of the same book. 2 stories in each issue, I think they're going to do. And they're going to do like 5-issue story arcs with a bunch of new creators. It's a book I'm absolutely behind. It looks great. Looks great. I know Andrew's behind it too because those guys were like talking to us forever. Then we've got some...
kids.
Where's kids? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do kids. New Betty and Veronica, Friends Forever. We got the rock and roll issue from Pokemon Ash's Atlas, which is actually really sweet, even though I'm out the Pokemon game. This is an atlas of all the Pokemon regions.
Yeah,
and their
it's awesome.
Inclusive environments.
What if you did Pokemon while you're on vacation?
I don't want to do
get-
Pokemon while I'm on
Could you
vacation.
get like all sorts of different Pokemon?
If I was going to do Pokemon while I was on vacation, I would have a staycation.
Okay.
I'm going to
Alright.
places to see other things. Mothkeeper, new young adults fantasy novel. Another one, Snowcat Prince, which is adorable, especially because Andrea, while we were setting up the table, had to ask me if it was for children or not.
I mean, I couldn't tell just from reading the back.
You don't know what snowcat means.
You know, there could be some new slang.
Well, I was like, is it young adults or is it more all ages? It seems more all ages.
I misheard you. And then new Cami Garcia, who's been killing it with DC's young adult line, has a new Robin graphic novel, which looks like Tim Drake and Damian.
They always look so cool on these covers.
They really do.
I just want to hang out with them.
So aloof. Boom gives us Power Rangers Volume 6 from that when they split the series. We got Deja Thoris #1 from Dynamite. West of Sundown #9 from Vault. TMNT The Armageddon Game Alliance #5, which I think is the last of the side series for that one. And a 1 in 10 variant for that issue. If you're an April O'Neil fan, it's your week. Godzilla's Rivals. Which one's this? Mothra versus Titanosaurus. Sounds awesome. Rad. Yeah. We got 2 copies of that on the table. It's a one-shot. Just knockdown, drag-out fight. From Dark Horse, big one this week that we're all super stoked about. Scott Snyder has a new 3-issue miniseries coming out from Dark Horse. His horror book, Night of the Ghoul, was like spectacular.
Oh, yeah.
He worked with Frank Avila on that one. This one he's working with Francis Manipal, and Manipal kills the artwork in this book. Totally. It's a great noir story. It's good. It's got really good cyberpunk vibes. It's going to be 3 issues also. But this one kicks off, and it's like an oversized issue. I mean, it's fat.
Yeah.
The 3 covers we got on the table, Kyle's showing you the foil cover. This one's cover B. And then we've got a 1 in 10 variant.
I think that middle one's a reveal.
What, are we giving stuff away right now?
It wasn't marked.
Spoiler
1 in
cover.
10 was.
And then we got the 1 in 10 variant.
It's not a window shades. It looks like it.
Yeah. But yeah, great read. If you're looking for a good new #1, something fresh, it's the way to go. And then we're on DC, right?
Yeah.
Nice House on the Lake, Volume 2.
Oh, yeah. Nice House on the Lake, Volume 2. It's Volume 2 of one of our most recommended mystery series in the recent years. I mean,
James Tynion killed it. The artwork's great. It is horror, suspense,
Sci-fi.
everything all combined into the Nice House on the Lake. It does not, the title does not disappoint, and it ended very, very well. So I'm very excited about that. Blue Beetle, Jaime Reyes, book 2. This was a series that when it came out, I read it and then went back and went, why wasn't I buying this, and bought them all.
Nice.
So, yeah, I liked it a lot.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. Batgirls is on Volume 2. Yes, Volume 2. So we've got that trade paperback.
It's called Bad Girl Summer. Or Batgirl Summer.
Batgirl Summer.
Get it?
Yep. Yeah. Poison Ivy's on number 10. Andrea concurs that issues 9 and 10 are back to where the first batch of issues were in its goodness. Batman's Facsimile, 357. First appearance, Jason Todd. We have the regular, and then we've got the shiny $4.99 variant cover.
I always hated that cover. I always thought it was so busy.
It's pretty lame. So.
Yeah, like Jason Todd, cool, but like...
Are you squidding me? It's pretty cool.
The foil cover is only $1 more than the cover price one, so
yeah,
and we got one.
Have at it.
Yep. Nightwings issue 100 has been reprinted and is a wonderful issue 100. If you missed it, buy this one.
Speaking of issue, you missed it. Surprise one shot from the Flash reprinting the 1 Minute War issues, which we sold out of very quickly.
Yes.
So that's cool. That collects $7.90 through $7.92, and it's only $6. So it's the price of 1.5 of the other issues.
Get caught up.
Yep. You're gonna get caught up.
Yeah, and then Batman 133, Chip Zdarsky, still Batman in the other universe, and he is still the app said it's a new costume for Batman.
That's fine.
It's a new costume, but it's still awesome. Zdarsky's killing it.
He's relearning Batman in a different Gotham with like same rogues gallery. But like it's an effective way of turning it on its head.
Riddler is crazy in this.
It's making something still fresh though, and I kind of dig that.
Oh yeah, good Tim Drake backup story too.
True.
We've got the Joe Quesada variant. He leaves Marvel. He moves over onto DC. We've got the 1 in 25 variant, and then the Art Germ 1 in 50 variant, which right there awesome. In shiny foil.
Sweet colors this week.
Flash 794. Hey, look, 1 Minute War continues. In this issue here, we sold out because of pre-orders. We sold, and because everybody's adding it, we sold out the regular cover. We have the cover B variant here. We have the 1 in 25 variant here, and the 1 in 50. If you want to see what the cover A looked like, it was this, just not in foil.
And the speculation part about that is that she has a new suit, which if you're a Flash fan is a big deal. I think the suit looks great. And the foil, the ratio of the new suit, like,
yeah,
not a bad buy.
Yeah, Monkey Prince on issue 12 of 12, so final issue with that. And then the cool In-Hyuk Lee variant cover for that with Wonder Woman.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That is a cool cover.
Batman Joker Deadly Duos on issue 5, and it's still great. Like, I'll keep saying it. Wasn't expecting Mark Silvestri to write a good Batman story, and he is writing a very good Batman story.
I would tell him to his face, too.
Yeah, I would, yeah. We've got the cool Joker variant, and then we have the 1 in 25 Gary Frank variant, the 1 in 100 Daniel Warren Johnson. Awesome.
Son of a gun.
Yeah.
You did it again.
It is a wonderful variant.
He can do everything. Huge landscapes and then single character. It's sweet.
I mean, Joker's got like a pickaxe and he's covered in blood.
Love that.
With lots of ha-ha-has.
I don't even like the Joker all that much. Like, I'm not a blanket Joker fan. Like, good Joker story is good Joker story. But, like, Daniel Warren Johnson.
Yeah. Damn it. Static. Shadows of, Dakota?
Yep.
Issue 2. Still continuing with that. We sold out of issue 1 and they're doing a reprint of it. So, and then... You know what? Let's go with Joker.
Yeah.
Because Joker is still good. The Man Who Stopped Laughing. Another one I didn't think was going to be good. And it's still awesome. And this time we find out what's been going on with the Joker in L.A. So, not the one who's missing his face, but the one who's saying, hey, I'm Joker. And he's killing lots of people. We've got the regular cover, and we have the 1 in 25 variant.
Joker's killing people?
I know.
No.
Crazy.
No.
And Then we've got Adventure Superman, John Kent, Road to Injustice. Ben read it. I have not read it yet.
I thought it was going to be a tougher sell than it is. It's a multiversal Superman story focused around John Kent. He's going to start popping through different Earths, but it has great other Superman appearances. It's not overloading. It's not like a legion of Supermen stand up and they're like, we'll help you. It's like he's meeting each of them on an individual basis, which is sometimes good and sometimes bad. He meets President Superman for the first time, which is super cool and like very inspiring for John as a young Superman. And then he meets Ultraman for the first time, and that's terrifying. So like it's a cool Superman 6-issue miniseries. I want to see where it goes.
We have the regular
Don't be
cover.
put off by the blue energy powers.
Yes.
Really don't. It's not very much part of the book. I don't know why DC keeps on like leaning into that.
Why they want blue energy powers?
Yeah, I don't know why they keep on telling people, like reminding people of that, of Superman. Because then we just get random people who walk in the door and they're like, remember when Superman had blue energy powers? I'm really stoked that's back. And then they don't spend any money.
Yeah, sounds about right.
It works here a while.
We've got the 1 in 25 variant cover there with no blue energy powers. Woo! And then the 1 in 50 variant where the blue energy powers are foiled out.
Extra blue energy. So, yeah. I feel like you keep going
because, all right. Amazing Spidey number 21.
Woo!
As they said, what you've been waiting for. When this book started, it was like 1 year later, and you find out what happened the year ago. Not fully in this. This is just part 1, but this is like, love him or hate him, it's John Romita Jr. showing Spidey at his most beat up. So, and you find out what's going on with Mary Jane, all that stuff.
I'm still processing that issue.
It's great. Spidey fans are rewarded for it too, because you don't have to have been reading Spidey for 300 issues since then, but like they go back and it makes sense to you as a Spidey reader. It's great.
Yeah,
it's good stuff.
They really go back many, many years. And just a few years. If you've been reading Spidey for a while, there are lots of payoffs. We've got the cool John Romita Jr. variant. We've got the Disney variant with, hey, Goofy as Hulk. We've got the...
That's my favorite one so far.
Yes, the Balzuda variant with Silk on it. We have the 1 in 25 variant, which is really cool, too.
That Osborn
I
suit.
like that one.
Love it.
Yeah. Next to that, X-23, because we're going to have an X-23 starting up real soon, coming up next. But this is a facsimile of her first issue that she did. But the new one, Deadly Regenesis. Oh, yeah, because one of her first ones was Deadly Genesis. So now you've got X-23, Deadly Regenesis.
I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah. So... yeah, she's back. Laura's back.
I see you, Marvel.
Yeah, Laura's back. She's got her own miniseries.
Yeah, it's 5 issues.
5-issue miniseries.
And a toe claw. I know she always had it. Okay.
Yes.
Let's go. We got a Stormbreakers variant next to that one there, and every other variant got claimed like in the last 15 minutes. No cover A's for Nightcrawlers this week yet. We have them on the way back in, but here's a 1 in 25 variant for the Sins of Sinister tie-in Nightcrawlers. Big number 1 at the edge of the table, Predator number 1. It continues directly off of the 6-issue series that just finished up.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Number 1 should sell better. You can be mad about it if you want to, but it's a sweet Predator issue. There is something slightly deadlier that shows up. It's cool. It's easy to give away. Awesome. But we've got a 1 in 25 variant available for that one, which is also awesome. The Barons variant, where he's like fighting all the zoo animals, is pretty rad too. Yeah, sure. Fantastic Four number 5, amazing Alex Ross cover. It's a great middle issue. Like they're on a road trip. They're still working out how to, bring their family back together while on the road. It's a good Fantastic Four mini adventure, and it is going to tie into stuff later on. It's a good little hook in the end. I dig it. After the revelation of the last one, like you don't need a huge other issue. Alex Ross's character variant combines all the previous ones into a cool rendered cover. We got the Human Torch cover. Oh, Bachalo. That's cool. Yeah. And then the rare 1 in 100, you'll see a couple of them tonight, hitting the table for the Alex Ross Timeless covers. They did 1 in 100 black and white variants. And then there is the regular Alex Ross Virgin Timeless variant with Super Scroll, or maybe a regular Scroll, because they didn't feel like putting fire or rock or invisibility or anything. Yeah. We're salty. It's fine. Big issue for Avengers number 66 is Jason Aaron's last issue of Avengers proper. It's been a great run. Can't say it's not. So that's pretty cool. It wraps up its penultimate storyline wrap up till Avengers Forever number 15. There's the Stormbreakers variant, which Kyle thought was a Blade variant, but it's not.
I did. I still got it.
And then the, let's call it super duper character, but where's the Deadpool variant? Because every other character in the world is on there except for Deadpool.
Or pixelated.
It's just not fair. Or pixelated. And then the 1 in 100 Virgin black and white Alex Ross timeless variant featuring my favorite Avengers villain, Ultron. Moon Knight number 21 with a Horley variant. Thank you. Then we've got, that's cool. Black Panther number 15. I didn't look into it before the video. Might be the end of this current run of Black Panther. It says the end.
I think it is, yes.
Well, there you go. So there's cover A. We've got a, help me out.
The Screaming variant.
Screaming variant.
Yep.
I like when we come up with the good ones to just move it along because they work. That's the gut. Screaming variant. Next is X-Men number 20. Still effing with the Brood.
Yes.
Still brooding.
The Brood War.
It would be nice if they put
Brood
the
War
story arc
on
on
there.
it. That would be cool. Next to it, we've got the 1 in 25 variant for that one.
But
and then,
the Brood are in his eyeglasses there.
bro, I don't want to work that hard. I work at a comic shop. I'm not trying to analyze it. And then the probably ever popular Alex Ross Timeless 1 in 100 sketch cover of Dark Phoenix. Looks great, rendered great, black and white contrast great. We'll get to more Dark Phoenix here in a minute. Mary Jane and Black Cat is on number 4 of 5.
Yep.
Serious Girl Power. We got a Daughterman variant for number 4, featuring Black Cat and all her many variations, including Iron Cat. Right there.
John Shear pointed out that Mary Jane was scratched out.
Well,
Cat scratches.
I didn't notice that either. All right. And it's kind of tucked up there.
Yep.
Silver Surfer Ghost Light's on number 2 of the miniseries. That's number 2 of 5. And we got the awesome Alex Maleev variant for that on the table. Bloodline Daughter of Blade, also on number 2. Maybe speculator, notably, first time Blade meets his daughter in this issue, which is cool. Yeah. Scarlet Witch, again, no cover A's on the table because y'all are great at pre-ordering stuff, or maybe we're just really great at talking about it. But we'll have cover A's coming in later, so just ask us about those. But that's the 1 in 25 variant. Star Wars Bounty Hunter on number 32, previous first appearance there, don't forget that. We've got the Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary variant. And then back to the superhero side of things, New Mutants Lethal Legion is the first iteration of a new Lethal Legion within New Mutants, and there hasn't been a New Mutants book in a couple months. This is going to be a 5-issue miniseries also. It's written by a pretty well-known fantasy writer, at least up-and-coming, Charlie Jane Anders. I've read 1 or 2 of their books. Liked one, didn't like the other one. But New Mutants was good. A lot of Rainn Wilson in it. Some Shadow Bear, Shadow King. It'd be cool. And then we've got a Girahiru. Is that who it is?
Girahiru?
Is that from Demon Days?
I think you might be right.
All right. The Animal variant, in case I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But the other variant for that. Star Wars High Republic is on number 6 of their ongoing series. And Star Wars Santa Staros is on number 2 of 5. I'm losing it. Oh, Epic Collection. What? They're putting out Epic Collection for Marvel once a week. It is a reprint. It's a new printing. The Goblin Lives of Amazing Spider-Man. Anything you need to add? Once I say Amazing Spider-Man, I always look at you.
No, it's all good. Yeah, no, it's all good. It's 70s stuff. So yeah.
Down below, we've got the Omnibuy for Dan Slott's Silver Surfer and Mike Allred's artwork, which are more notable in my mind. It's essentially a Doctor Who type of adventure with Silver Surfer. He picks up a companion on Earth. She's got some ties to him. It's like a mystery later on. But they traverse the galaxy, go through weird shit in the multiverse, and learn some life lessons. It's a good Silver Surfer. It's not typical, almighty cosmic Silver Surfer kind of stuff. But there's still some trippy stuff. If you've ever seen Mike Allred's artwork, you'll know. Gamut's most recent 5-issue miniseries completely collected in paperback. You've got a Mighty Marvel Masterworks Daredevil this week. That is volume 2 of his Mighty Marvel Masterworks. We've got one reprint from Marvel, Wakanda number 4, and then a very small week from Image. One shot called Ark. It is about animal conservation. It's a little more violent, not even just on the animal side, just on the conservationists don't need assault rifles in my mind, but
they're trying to stop poachers
who are pretty well organized.
Yeah,
but
there's crime lords, and it's a lot.
It's a dense book for $4, $6, $5. And wait, got right there. But it's a lot to read. So, and then Emma Kubert has a new book for Image called Stoneheart. Her Inkblot one did pretty well a couple years ago. Almighty is on issue number 2 of their miniseries of 5. You got a new 2 Graves on number 5 also. And then Blood Tree, number 2, with that Mad Ghost imprint on there from Image and Peter Tomasi. Yeah,
Alex
The Life
Toth
and
art
Art
book.
of Alex Toth. Okay.
Yeah, it's an Alex Toth art book. It is massive and huge, and it's the guy's done just tons of stuff, and it's pretty sweet, especially at $35. So yeah,
Nice.
We think Jim ordered it years ago. And then a fantastic selection, array, what have you, smattering of new X-Men Marvel Legends. Probably the best Dark Phoenix action figure to ever hit the shop. Avalanche, who was my favorite X-Men villain action figure when I was a kid. I had a figure just like that, and he was really posable, and like you could kick his butt, and he wasn't like a big monster dude. So Avalanche. Spiral, which is like
The coolest action figure ever.
for real, like it's tough not to stare at. Kyle's like, she's got a metal arm.
I don't know anything about her. I'm going to go home and do research, man.
Go and play with that figure. Wolverine, what do you know? Angry face, regular face. Multiple Man, which we have 3 of. If you're
have
army
multiple.
building, we got multiple. And then Long Shot with so many knives,
You can't count them.
you can't count them. They're in between his fingers. They're hidden in his boots.
if you're gonna buy Spiral, you might as well buy a long shot. So you know,
Right,
so
they're
many fights.
Mojoverse.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you for joining us for a long informational. What?
Oh, yeah. We got
Oh God! Who
Gotta
can
give the
get
Funko
pop?
love.
Go ahead, do it.
But they're actually like
Cool pops.
relevant.
Yeah.
Not, like a year too
Have you
late.
seen that new Moon Girl show?
With Devil Dinosaur.
Better yet, have your kids.
It is a
Wanna-
cartoon. It's
You
a
want to
great
make them
cartoon.
happy?
Yeah.
That'll do it right there.
All right, now. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Enjoy your week. I won't see you next week. These guys will have you in their capable hands. Check us out on YouTube. It's the same thing you just watched. But have a good.
You can watch old videos too. There's
Oh,
race
so
and-
old.
Yeah.
You want to see Baby Ben and Baby John Shear? But yeah, have a wonderful couple of 10 days, and I'll see you guys later, and they'll see you next week.
Bon voyage, Ben.